Look at these wetlands behind us. It's because it just rained last night.
Yeah.
It's all gross.
All right, so this weekend we are at Lake Meredith National Recreation Area and Alibates Flint Quarries National Monuments. So the National Monument is actually, you know, within the boundaries, I guess, of Lake Meredith.
Both of these are kind of north of Amarillo, Texas.
Yes, yep.
In the Panhandle up here. All right.
Yeah, so we are here just checking out, like, what are there things to do here? Possibly, like many of you, we have driven through this area many times going somewhere else.
Never stopped.
So if you're, you know, going from, if you're in the south and you're going, you know, from east to west, then
or west to east.
Yeah, then you've probably had to pass through Amarillo, Texas. And it's, you know, obviously Route 66 famous and things like that. And so anyway, we decided finally we're gonna stop at this National Recreation Area, National Monument, National Park system locations and see what they have to offer. There were many things that we didn't know about this place before we got here, and so we want to let you know about all of the things to check out here.
One of the first things to check out is the swimming area.
Yes,
here at Lake Meredith.
So we're in Spring Canyon, which is one of the areas of the National Recreation Area. And this is definitely the spot if you're looking to do any swimming, do any paddleboarding, do any picnicking. This is the perfect spot for that. When I talked to the ranger, he said that oftentimes they get a lot of wind out on the lake, and that's not really great for if you're going paddleboarding or kayaking or something. So this is a great area to do that if you're interested in that. And it's really nice that they have an actual designated swimming area, because that's always good as far as safety is concerned.
And this is on the other side of the Sanford Dam.
Yes.
Right? And so we're actually, I don't know if you can see the dam behind us, it's actually right behind us. And so the swimming area, it's kind of nice that they have it outside of the lake. Obviously you can swim in the lake. There's definitely areas.
Yes, yeah, and we'll take you to that as well. But we just wanted to start here at Spring Canyon because it's in the northern area of the park, and you know, we're into that. So
Sure.
Did you know you can walk through an aqueduct?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Let's do it.
Just when you think this place doesn't have it all, it does. Look at this big old aqueduct.
Oh snap.
Oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. I'd totally take back my sarcasm.
There's a lot of graffiti in here.
This is a pretty cool tunnel. That was kind of cool, actually. I was dogging on it, but it was cool. So it's like 6-ish feet tall, pretty huge. Built in the 1960s, just fun fact. And this actually is the Canadian River Municipal Water Authority. I had no clue that the Canadian River ran through our Amarillo, and fed into Lake Meredith. So there you go, fun fact for the day. All right, Lake Meredith. So you have a dam.
Did you know? Probably so, because I think we already mentioned it.
I'm pretty sure
in this video.
If you go to any lake, most lakes have dams.
That's true.
But apparently this is an important one because it feeds from the Canadian River.
Yes.
And basically builds Lake Meredith. And then further down, on the other end of the lake, the Canadian River continues on and it continues down south. Did you know that about that?
It's awesome. Just all a part of this recreation area.
I mean, there you go. It's a dam. What more can you say? We got some dam views. Best dam views in Sanford. Well, that's probably not true. There's probably some better dam views.
Did you know that there's
Another
RV camping?
Another did you know?
Hey.
What's the count on that?
Want them to know all the things.
Is it up to
There's RV camping here.
5, 6 did you know?
We're not talking about how many times I've said it. There's RV camping here.
Wow. These spots are interesting. They're different, but what's really nice is they got a pretty sweet lake view.
Yes, and it's just a lake view. So this campground sits up above the lake, and so there's not really any lake access from your site, but you can see the lake. It's got some really nice views. So we'll put information about this camping area down in the description so that you can get more information about it and also make a reservation if you want to.
Full hookups?
What's your impression of like getting here, getting in your site?
I mean, I think getting here is okay. It's pretty easy to get here if you're pulling a camper or if you're pulling your boat. The road's pretty wide. As far as getting in those spots, I don't know. I couldn't really tell, but good enough.
Yeah, it's definitely not flat around here.
Yeah. You're on the side of the cliffs of kind of the lake. So.
Yeah. So just kind of be prepared, for that. It may be a little bit more challenging than normal, but not impossible at all, for sure.
Absolutely. So we found this little gym back here. Didn't know this existed.
Yeah, so we're in, it's the canyon.
Spring Canyon?
No.
Right. We're in this place where there's another boat ramp. And then what we stumbled upon was a whole bunch of campers down there.
You might hear the faint sound of generators down there because there's no hookups. There's no spots.
But
even.
What's really amazing about it is it's right on the water.
It is, yeah.
And man, if you're really wanting to get on the water right by a boat ramp, this little gym is for you. Here we are at Fritch Fortress.
Yeah. Did you know there's a fortress here at Lake Meredith? Actually, there probably isn't.
I don't know that there's an actual fortress.
Maybe there was at some point.
But go ahead, please.
Oh, I mean, they have this. So we're at the amphitheater at Fritch Fortress, and maybe this was like the site of one. I don't know. This
amphitheater down here. Yeah. See it?
Yeah. So they do have like some special events here, and this is often where they would have them. So they're like they have movie nights. Sometimes there's like star parties, and if you're here like maybe on the 4th of July, they actually do fireworks over the lake, but you don't necessarily have to be here to see those. They actually said that you can be pretty much anywhere on the lake and you'll be able to see them. So
very nice.
Yeah.
Do you think that shed down there is the fortress?
I don't know, maybe.
Is this the bird walk? The bird walk. Not to be mistaken with a boardwalk. All right, let's go check it out. And it's raining now.
Yay!
So we're walking back to the car. Do you feel like this would be the area where if there were alligators here, this would be the place?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But there's no alligators here. But,
Yes.
But yeah, it's
Are there no alligators
definitely
here?
has those vibes, for sure.
Those gator vibes are right here. Well, bird walk, we saw no birds.
Did you know that the only way to see the quarries is on a tour?
I didn't know that. but we're learning that as we are now starting the tour, and we're in the car about to follow the ranger.
Yes.
Up to the quarry?
Yep. So we had to go check in at the visitor center here at Alibates Flint Quarries National Monument, which is also within Lake Meredith National Recreation Area. So we checked in at the visitor center, and now we're following the ranger in our cars to the actual site, and he said that we would actually be on the tour for about 2 hours.
And did you know that this Flint Quarry was the first national monument in the state of Texas?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's what you can learn when you watch the video.
Oh yeah, always the park video. It's a good one, yes. All right, so we are going to head that way on the tour and see you there.
Seriously, who put all these steps here? Oh gosh.
Hey, they're helpful.
Oh man. Alibates Flint Quarry. The only quarry that has Alibates Flint. Is that what we were learning?
Yeah. Naturally.
Naturally. There's flint found everywhere, but,
yeah. But it was traded.
But this is the only place you can find Alibates Flint.
Yeah.
Wow.
Turn that AC on.
It's hot.
Woo!
Alibates. Alan Bates.
Well, I think that we've done a lot of really great things here in this area. For me, the tour was definitely the highlight. We just finished the tour.
2-hour tour?
Yeah, we were able to see a lot of the history that's associated with this area, and even learn that there's actually an additional tour that you can go on that they only have in October, that you can actually see where the people that lived here actually lived. And didn't he even say there was some petroglyphs?
He did, which I'm super excited about.
I really want to see those. So anyway, if you didn't know, we kind of are
our
into
thing.
petroglyphs.
It's our jam.
Yeah. But anyway,
highlights of the
great.
tour. I appreciated being able to see the flint. I didn't really know what dolomite was or how dolomite turns into flint. And then I also like seeing just the quarry areas. So again, seeing where the native indigenous folk actually spent their time, their life, really just trying to figure out if they can you know, turn the flint into something that was usable. So it was pretty interesting. But also it was kind of interesting to hear that the quarries are really just things that are left over. It's all the trash. It's basically what they didn't take. It's trash. It's essentially, if it's on the ground, they didn't think it was quality enough to be used
for a tool,
for a tool, or to be traded. And so even though we're looking at it going, oh, this is beautiful, these people who lived here for 300 years thought, nah.
Yeah, there's better. So there was obviously even like better than what we saw.
Yeah.
So.
And then this whole area, the Canadian River, before it got dammed up by the Sanford Dam, I mean, we're literally in the river valley. And at points it was like half a mile wide. And there's like no water around us now. So it's just kind of crazy to think about these areas, of how, again, the progressiveness of the, you know, the Western culture has changed the landscape drastically. And so the people who used to, you know, live here, you gotta look at it now and you're like, oh, there's no way you'd live here. But at that time, there was a huge river that ran through here. So it made a lot of sense to be near this area.
Yeah, so the hike is actually just a little over a mile, and there's about 200 feet of elevation gain on the trail, so not too bad. There's some shade structures that you stop at on the way there, so it's nice that they have put those in place. I would say that we've done some good things and know more things about Lake Meredith and the Alibates Flint Quarries that are here in the panhandle of Texas.
Panhandle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I hope that this was helpful for you. We'll have some more information down in the description, and just leave us a comment if you have any questions. And what else?
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's getting hotter.
Yeah. Oof. It's super hot. There's not a lot of shade, so keep that in mind.
Yeah,
okay, bye.